First up, the Republican National Committee, the RNC, filed lawsuits against the cities of Montpelier and Winooski over measures that allow non-citizens to vote in local elections. Local 22's Devin Bates joins us live now from the capital city with more on this. Devin?
That's right, Lauren. This was approved via charter change amendments last November to give non-citizens the right to vote in municipal elections. So you are thinking here school budgets and city council races, for example. The RNC now calling this an attempt to dismantle the integrity of elections. The RNC plans to take Winooski and Montpelier to court, beginning an unexpected chapter in the push to allow non-citizens the right to vote in local elections. I spoke with RNC spokesperson Paris Denard about the lawsuits.
You have to be a United States citizen in order to vote. What this is doing, if not stopped, is a direct assault on election integrity.
And even though the lawsuits have brought newfound and nationwide attention to the changes, they've been over a year in the making. Winooski Mayor Christine Lott and Montpelier Mayor Ann Watson are waiting to see the lawsuits for further comment, but Watson did say state lawmakers and the voters made their thoughts clear.
It was just approved this last legislative session, and we're all very grateful that that measure passed, because this was the will of the voters of Montpelier.
The legislature had to approve non-citizen voting twice. Governor Phil Scott vetoed the charter changes in June, but he was overruled weeks later. Unlike the RNC, however, his concerns stem from wanting to avoid a town-by-town approach to voting eligibility.
The approach that Winooski took was different than what Montpelier had taken. So we just need it all the same, so there's no confusion. And I think that could be done very easily.
I spoke with Vermont Law School professor Jared Carter about the lawsuits. He believes the legal ground they stand on is shaky at best, but that doesn't leave out the possibility they could eventually reach the Vermont Supreme Court.
The purpose of a constitutional right, and this constitutional right in particular, is to provide a floor to protect the rights of Vermonters. It's not to provide a sword to limit the ability of cities and towns to provide additional protections.
Now, Carter said even though his personal belief is that this won't go very far, he said there's really not much precedent for a case like this. So anyone who does tell you they know where this is going, he said he thinks they would be lying. We'll just have to monitor and see from here. Now, I was told by an RNC staffer today that both those lawsuits were filed last night. Live in Montpelier, Devin Bates, Local 22 News.